Is that a chick?
I pull up on him, I'ma get him. I pull up on him, I'ma get him. I pull up on him, I'ma rip. I pull up on him, I'ma split. Seven position, they red out the middle. Stay your eyes while I shoot at your middle.
That would have been a nice little high side or a low side on a bike with no electronics. Alright, what's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in to another video. So today I'm going to try to show you guys how fast the S1000 is. I know it's one of those things that you see online and stuff, but you never really fully understand it. So that's what I'm going to try to do on this video, is make you guys fully understand how dumb fast this bike is. Try to see if we can get some cars to play with like this C8. That's gonna be me when I'm 50. I'll get the Harley and the American flag. But yeah, so some things I want to try to show you guys, like 0 to 60, 0 to 100, 40 to 120, 80 to 160, just kind of like those type of pulls. And then power wheelies too. You guys have been seeing the first gear power wheelies are easy. They're super easy. Alright, here we go. This might be a good spot for the 0 to 60. Yeah, this is probably a good spot. It's a little downhill, so it's not going to be as fast because I don't want to wheelie up, so I'm going to have to tame it down. That was basically just running first gear out the limiter, but you could tell the front wheel was about a couple inches off the ground the entire pull, and I just had to slowly let on off on the gas to keep it moderated, to keep it just that barely off the ground. Alright, but let's look at some power wheelies. First gear is obviously easy. Second gear, let me see, I can't see what's over this hill. Alright, let's see. Second gear. So that was the second gear power up. No big deal. Third gear power wheelie at 100. Might be able to get fourth gear with a clutch up. The problem is you're gonna have to be doing like 120 or so to be in the power band. Or if you had like a nice rolling hill, you could definitely get a fourth gear up. I mean, the wheel came off the ground, but just not very high. I don't know if it's enough to actually do like a proper wheelie. Yeah, so there's kind of the wheelie test. So it'll wheelie first gear, no problem, any RPM, any speed, doesn't matter. Second gear, it'll wheelie pretty much anything. It just has to be like somewhat decent settings and scenario. Third gear has to be pretty ideal settings, an ideal situation to get it up. Honestly, first gear are my favorite, but second gears are fun too. Let's see, you're setting them down at 100. So the second gears get pretty gnarly. The new Corvette does look pretty good, I'll give them that. But I just wish they made it, I don't know, we'll see what the Z06 looks like. I still think I prefer a C7. Dang, that thing's clean. Oh, there you got it a little. Oh, there you go, he's down to play. there's an R8 going that way. Oh, the black R8, that thing looks good. Is that a chick? Damn, that thing's clean. It's a chick driving it too. Oh, she's turning. I was playing around with the settings a lot today, and I have the settings way better because there's 4 modes. There's like the rain, sport, race, slick, user, and I was running in slick all the time, and I found out that you can put it in user, and I can have the throttle and the wheelie and the traction control on slick like I want it, but then I can have the ABS and the suspension on sport, which is like the more conservative suspension that's better for road riding. It worked out sick. So now the suspension and ABS should be more street friendly, but then I still have my rowdy traction control and all that. Let's see if I can do a 0 to 60 hit right here. Oh jeez, this thing's so brutal. That was me trying to keep the front wheel down at like a 1/3 throttle. I literally wasn't even close to full throttle, and it just crawls up on you. All right, 40 to 120.
What is that? Oh shit, what is that?
Literally just like punches a hole through time. It's hard to even explain what that feels like, but it's like when you're just hugging the bike and it's just ripping through time like that. It's such a crazy feeling. Wasn't even a full throttle pull again because the downhill slope was making it want to wheelie up. Oh, hello there! Oh, the grasshopper or something just hit me in the neck. Whatever that was. Butterfly, grasshopper.
Yeah.
Not today, buddy. Here's another thing you don't really think about with leader bikes in general, just this bike especially. The amount of torque these things have is absurd. So I'm chilling at 50 in 6th gear at like 3,200 RPM. And watch how quickly you can go to 75 in 6th gear. 75, like it just, in 6th gear at 3,000 or 4,000 RPM. It pulls harder than most fast cars. And then, I mean, much less you drop that to like 3rd gear, it'll do 40 to 70 like that. Doubles your speed in like a second. Boom, boom. Popping popping like crazy. It's not making bad pops, it's making just like cool pops, like BMW pops. I might be able to get a 40 to 120 hit right here. Alright, 40 to 120 hit. Absurd. It's hard to tell, like, I can't look at the speedo while I'm doing it. Alright, there's nobody behind me. I can probably get a zero to whatever here. I need a straight section though, because it's in a wheelie up. Alright, right here. I'm not doing launch control because you honestly don't need it. Oh man, this thing is brutal. It's like it's physically exhausting to hold on to the bike while it's doing that. It's so crazy. I'm impressed that it got up a third gear power wheelie though. That's pretty insane. Third gear power wheelie. Watch how fast I'll match the speed of this car. Woohoo! I power slid out of that and the traction control saved me. Woo! That, my friends, is why I love the BMW S1000. That would have been a nice little high side or a low side on a bike with no electronics. That is why this is the best leader bike.